Is the Ruger LCP Max still relevant? With the rise of what many see as the new king of pocket 380s, the Bodyguard 2.0, the natural question to ask is the Ruger LCP Max still relevant going forward? We've done more than a few videos now featuring the new Bodyguard 2.0, and in a couple of them, the LCP Max played a supporting role, and in at least one of those videos, we did poke a little fun at the ultimate fanboys who skip intros. Too bad for deleted comments. Good times. With the dust settling after the new gun drop and the euphoria long since worn off, let's revisit the LCP Max and see what it has left in the tank to bring to the race. What do you think, Brad? He thinks bacon strips are good. If you get past some of the marketing fluff and take a closer look at the numbers than marketing departments would prefer, you'll find that while the new Bodyguard 2.0 is slightly shorter in height and narrower in width, the Ruger LCP Max is shorter in length and is the one that is actually lighter in weight. Depending on your flavor of pocket carry, you might find the LCP Max more concealable than the Bodyguard, or vice versa. At this point, I'm going to consider them equals in terms of concealability. Both are extremely concealable, only beaten out by their single stack, lower capacity brothers. One area where some feel the Bodyguard 2.0 missed the mark and that the LCP Max remains ahead is in ease of use features like working the slide and the factory sights. Between the less demanding recoil spring and the flaring at the rear of the slide, the LCP Max does have the easier to articulate slide of these two. While neither firearm are the top of my list of those good for someone with hand strength or mobility concerns, there are obviously people on the opposite end of that curve. 3/4 of the way through the video, and we're getting to the question we probably should have led with. With all of the advances and potential advantages of the new Bodyguard 2.0, are any or all of those needed on a firearm that many look at as a 5-yard and in desperation firearm? Let's flash back to a scene from this spring where we did a pocket draw, water jug shot on camera.
Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go.
Three and a half seconds.
5.52.
Okay, that's pretty slow.
Well, but you know, 5 seconds was getting it out of your pocket.
Oh, yeah, right. Which is going to be the problem a lot of people have.
Right.
Is, and then I probably lost, you know, 1/3 of a second or more because the holster came out with it. But that's also a problem people are going to have.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, oh well. Okay, here we go.
I was far from Barry Allen fast on the draw. I wasn't smooth like a Marvin Gaye hit, but my first shot did hit the intended target. Could I have done that any better, faster, smoother with a Bodyguard 2.0 alone? No. Regular practice instead of the occasional trip to the training center are what are needed. Not a magic bean in the form of the next new fancy thing to hit a gun store shelf. I wonder what kind of training the fire department's setting up over here. There are things about the Bodyguard 2.0 that make it a more pleasant shooter to me. It has less recoil, a lower bore axis, a better trigger, striker fired action. Speaking of which, the trigger on the LCP Max is one area you often hear me say I'm not a fan of, and this is 100% a personal opinion thing. But in the case of the LCP Max, I think a lot of that has to do with the feedback from the hammer spring after pulling the trigger. It feels like the spring is vibrating under your palm in an unexpected way. In a pocket draw test, things like that don't matter and are more a nitpicky range thing, but I think it's worth mentioning. And as I always say here, the trigger is good enough for its purpose. I'm just not a fan of it. Overall, while to some the light of the LC Max isn't as bright as that of the Bodyguard 2.0, it still remains an excellent option in today's 380 carry market. Excellent capacity for a true pocket class firearm, excellent reliability, easy to see replaceable sights, easy to afford minus the ammo, all in a package that is easy to conceal and carry. In some hands, will it be as accurate as the new toy on the shelf? Probably not, but does it really matter? If you're buying a range toy and your range minimum target distance is 10 yards, like it is where we often shoot, the answer is probably yes. But if you're buying a self-defense gun you think you'd only ever use at extremes close distances, probably not. That's just our thought on the matter. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do we think the LCP Max remains relevant with the rise of the Bodyguard 2.0? Absolutely. Do we think Ruger's LCP line has been put on check and is in danger of a checkmate unless Ruger finds some type of equivalent updates for theirs next iteration? Absolutely. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. That seems like the perfect spot to end today's video. If you enjoyed the presentation, like the video and share it with your friends and family. Sharing the video really helps grow the channel. If you didn't enjoy today's video, let us know why in the comments, or sleep tonight knowing Fred is judging you. If you're a cat person, Fred is also judging you. Cat person or dog person, I'm glad you made it this far. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day. For you, hold on here.
What is this? Is this a pup cup from the Steak and Shake? That we're gonna petition to be renamed the Corgi cup?
That's right.
Look at all these people over here waiting in line for McDonald's that don't get to enjoy corgis, or corgis having pup cups because they didn't go to the Steak and Shake. They're missing out, Fred. There you go, Fred. Enjoy your pup cup.